All right, let's go.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Amani. I'm the Sephora Collection Ambassador here at Pentagon City. And this is Brittany.
Hey, guys. I'm one of the senior artists for DC.
Yes, so today we're going to do a demo on our new foundation. So I'm going to show you all how to properly use this so that we feel comfortable with using it ourselves as well as selling it to our clients. All right. So Brittany has already have a pretty much clean face. Her face is ready for the makeup application. We're going to begin a skin prep really quickly. So we're going to go in with the Fresh Essence. I'm going to put this on a cotton round for today.
Yes, because I am dry.
Yes. So the main reason why I'm using Brittany today is because she is dry skin type, and I know there's been a lot of the challenges with this particular foundation. We're unaware of how to make it approachable for someone who does not have a oily skin. And just for reference, while I'm doing this, I'm going to just talk about the foundation in case anyone has any questions in regards to it. I did train most of you all on it, but just because some of us are not here as often, I just want to make sure everyone's aware of the foundation. It is a 24-hour matte cream. It's not a liquid, it's a cream, so you want to use it as a cream. It's also waterproof, transfer resistant, self-setting. It's also going to be really friendly for your makeup artist clients because of the type of container it is. It won't break, it won't shatter, all of those cool things. So we have that. We are now going to put on an eye cream. We're going to do Banana Bright. Brittany, have you worn this foundation?
I haven't. Because I'm dry. I'm scared.
Now we're going to go in with the Ula Henriksen, the Banana Bright Primer. Have you tried this yet?
I tried it on my hand, not on my face. But I love how hydrated it made my skin look. And I love that you're using it with the foundation because it's still going to give me some glow.
Exactly. So we're going to use mostly Sephora Collection products today, but I am going to experiment with some other things that's hot and new in the store as well. One being the Banana Bright Primer, which is also a Kindle brand, so although it's not Sephora Collection, still exclusively sold at Sephora.
All in the family. That feels really cool on the skin. It feels good.
It gave a nice glow also. So it's very similar to
oh, I know y'all see that.
Yeah, it's
really
bam,
it's really lit.
Nice. So now, another hot new product. I'm going to use the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. You can use this as an enhancer or as a, you can use it alone. Like say for instance you're on a cruise or whatever and you just want a nice glow to the skin and give the skin a nice flawless finish. You can use this. Today I'm going to use this to add a little bit of boost of radiance under the foundation, and we'll see once I put it on how it applies.
What color do I wear in that?
I grabbed number 6, the dark tan.
Okay.
Honestly, Brittany, I feel like this will probably be the best shade. You probably could go with the last one. More so in the summer though, but this for sure will do for you. And it does come with the wand, So for your clients, you could, you know, let them know just to apply it. But for sanitation purposes, I'm going to use our handy dandies. I used this on both of my CMs this morning.
You love it?
Absolutely love. Absolutely.
What do you love most about it?
It really was like a filter. It applied, the makeup applied very well, and then it gave a beautiful glow even before I put the foundation on. So I used this with my client earlier. She had more mature skin. It literally made her skin look super smooth. Like she had a lot of fine lines and wrinkles. It was phenomenal.
Expand it. And I see that you're putting a generous amount, so don't be afraid to kind of coat that face.
And I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender.
Okay. It feels like nothing on the skin.
I've used it on the days when I had like a no makeup type of look. It was gorgeous. Brittany, you gonna love this. I can't wait till
I can't wait till y'all see, because I'm already into it. I was into it with the primer, okay?
All right.
You know, that's the one that Erica Pearl uses on Cardi, that primer. That's the selling point, because you know everybody loves Cardi. The banana pie primer.
Okay.
He uses a lot. She uses a lot of Ula. Oh wow, this is really pretty.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Let y'all get into it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Perfect.
Gorge.
You guys.
Gorge.
You guys.
Bomb.
We ain't even got to the real part yet.
Yes.
And y'all know this is my Zhuzh I Secretly Hate foundation. Okay, I'm gonna let Money finish. Go ahead.
Yes. So here's the fun part.
Yay.
Let's remember Brittany is dry skin. So for today, I'm using 2 shades, one a little bit lighter, one a little bit deeper. I'm going to use it for 3 things: highlight, contour, and her complexion shade. So we're doing number 34, and number 59. So that is maple and ebony. Ebony is more of like a cool tone. No, ebony is a little bit warmer in tone. It has more yellow, as well as the maple. So I feel like this is going to be a wonderful color option for Brittany.
So would you say it's really important for them to use their artistic expertise in understanding the undertone with these foundations?
You have to really play with it and assess what you see. Not necessarily what it says, because it's a little tricky. And then on certain skin tones, fair skin tones, lighter to fair, it dries down. So when it dries down, it just like Fenty does, it dries dark.
Okay.
For deeper skin tones, it kind of stays true to color. And that's been the tricky part for deeper skin tones, I would say, because we're kind of like accustomed to our foundation shifting. This one pretty much stays the same. So that's been the most challenging. And I just want y'all to see how much I put on my hand. So that's like a pea size of both. And I'm going to use that for all 3.
Go ahead, girl.
And then for the foundation, we're also going to use the Flawless Finish brush.
Why is this brush so special?
This brush is the special brush because it was specifically formulated for this foundation. Once this foundation was formulated, they sent it over to the manufacturer that makes the brush, and they made it to use with this brush. It's really soft, and it is also cruelty free. So it's going to be more so for like a not so much stippling, but more of like a sweeping kind of motion, buffing motion. It applies the foundation beautifully. So I'm gonna just turn you a little bit to me. Right. Yeah, you can still see. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Premier Crew.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do this to the lighter shade first, because I really don't want to alter the deeper shade as of yet. And I'm just mixing it right on my hand.
Even a little bit goes a long way.
Oh, a little bit goes a super long way. Okay. And I'm starting in the center of Brittany's face. I'm going to have her turn in a second so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. See what it's giving. Honestly, looks good.
You like it?
Yeah. It's yellow, but once we blend it out.
I love a good yellow under eye.
So y'all.
Yes. And why are you starting in the center?
I'm starting in the center because the main reason is that's mostly where discoloration is, and because we're mixing it, I want it to be an equal balance. So I want to start with the lighter shade and then work our way into the deeper shade. So you go ahead and turn so they can see. All right, so now I'm going with our brush, and I'm just going to tap it into her face.
I really appreciate how you're encompassing all of the complexion, the highlight, the contour, and the evening of the skin in one step. Because I think very often we feel like I'll have to do all the foundation first, then I do my highlight, then I do my contour, but you're kind of building it all at the same time, which makes it really easy for your client too.
I feel like when you show this product to the client, they're really surprised in how it actually works, because every time when I'm showing it, clients are always like, oh my goodness, really? So it's one of those products you just have to play with. And I don't want you all to feel like you can't ask me for assistance when it comes to this or anything in regards to Sephora collection, because I'm always here to assist and help, to gain clarity and knowledge. Honestly, Brittany, that shade is looking real moire-ish.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to start to work my way into the deeper shade. And I'm just tapping it right into that lighter color. See if y'all can see that.
The brush feels so good.
It's like a massage.
But it's really like lightweight, but it's stiff enough to build the coverage. It makes sense for this foundation for sure. Turn.
Can they see you in the mirror? Yeah.
Woo!
So you all can see what I'm doing. Turn slightly. And you can see how I'm just tapping that foundation into what we already have. So now complexion is set. I'm just gonna write this down here.
But it's not reality.
How does your skin feel?
It feels really breathable. And I'm particular about that. Like, I don't really like to feel like I have on a lot of makeup. I like to look flawless, but I don't like to feel like it's like, ooh, that's a lot of makeup.
Right. So now I just tapped the remainder of the darker shade into the brush. You can kind of see it right there. I'm going to start to do a contour.
Do you want me to turn so they can see that part?
Woohoo!
Pretty.
So I'm just tapping it up. I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side.
All with the same brush, you guys.
Anywhere that you would add warmth, I just did that to the skin. I'm just gonna go over with my beauty blender just to make sure that it's nice and blended. So looking lovely, looking lovely.
And it's radiant.
So as you can see, we completely transformed this foundation. And just for rule of thumb, I also have it on. I kept the texture. I didn't alter the texture. I just have on like a setting spray and a highlighter. But other than that, I kept it how it is. So now I'm just gonna set. I'm gonna use Micro Smooth, and I'm using number 35 to set all over. And I'm gonna use this brush. This is number 50.
I love that brush.
Yeah, I do too. I like the angle of this brush. And because it's so fluffy, it allows you to use the product sparingly. I'm gonna start in the center as well. So because Micro Smooth is a mineralized base powder, it's gonna add the radiance to the skin, or it won't diminish the radiance while still setting the makeup. And keep in mind, this is a foundation powder, so you want
just took it up a million notches.
So you do want to make sure that you use this with the right brush, because if you use too dense of a brush, it can make the skin look way too cakey. Making sure I get all the areas that would naturally shine. So like the nose, chin. And I want to keep the areas where we want to see the glow. So I'm not setting that so hard. So you can see the natural highlights and lowlights starting to peak.
Yeah. It's still glowy. I don't know if you guys can see. Like even the radiance in here is still there. The contour looks lovely. It looks like a completely different foundation.
It does. So now I'm just going to set the contour with the number 36 blush. It's called First Touch. And this brush is the, what number is this? 49. So this is the angle brush.
I've never used this blush on myself. I never thought it could be for me for a contour.
What?
You know, I think I'm like super chocolate, like nothing's on it.
Wait till you see this. You're gonna be
I
like,
can't wait
what?
to see it.
And you know this brush applies product very light. So just imagine with a real like.
You guys, I'm shook. I'm shook. So pretty.
So I'm just going back over with my powder brush now. I'm just going to clean up the contour. Anytime I put anything into the cheek, this is just my personal tip. I always take the brush and tap it so that it looks more lived in. It doesn't look like so stamped. Yes, super pretty. So that is the Sephora Matte Perfection Foundation. I hope you all enjoyed our quick tutorial, and I hope you gained more knowledge than you thought you knew, and you're more comfortable with using it.
I'm ready.
Adios. Bye.